Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Shino, and we're on episode 33 of our Let's Play series. I had mentioned that one of the mods that I was using was allowed you to recollect the farmland. Normally, once you till an area, you can't pick it back up. So this is a mod that allows me to do that. So I wanted to get that picked up because I wanted to raise it up a level. So today we're going to be working on our greenhouses. Again, like I said, this is episode 33. Hope you're having a great Saturday. And I have been working between episodes to get some bloomeries going. I have plenty of glass to get this project done. But you can always have more, right? Oop, I forgot I'll come back and get it. I'm going to sleep through the night. So, between episodes, that's what I did. Got the glass going, started filling in, started getting the stuff that I needed for that. I'm ready to go over and collect up some more wood to go along with that. And then we're going to go over and get this knocked out as quick as we can, okay? So I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I am finishing up one of my pumpkin pies. And now I'm going to go ahead and kill these guys. Where'd you go? There's one. There was another one someplace. Oh, they're running. I'm still looking for that next temporal gear. So I'm trying to take advantage. Killing these guys whenever I can. So I can see if I can find another temporal gear. Actually did some cave jumping just to see if I could find a bad guy that I could have a temporal gear, and they have not been coming very easily for me. Okay. Have my axe do. Okay. Alright, so I've decided that I think for this build I want to use walnut. And it seems like I planted, yeah. I'm not cutting that walnut tree down. That one's staying. I got some over here, if I remember. Yeah, there we go. So let's get these cut down. Oh, do I have my shears? Oh, I better. I'll be right back. It's oak. So walnut trees are one of those that I haven't found a lot of success in just chopping the tree down. Seems like whenever I do get the walnuts, it's from actually using the shears. So I want to make sure that I have some extra seeds here before I chop anything down. Nothing yet. I'm going to throw this up here. Give you some visibility of it. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. You got to spend some time with some family. I know I did. I had a wonderful time. I ate lots of good food. And so far I'm coming up snake eyes on these. Well, get it cut down, and I'm going to get at least one more harvest off of my there. I'll get at least one more harvest off from my fields over there at least. I could probably get more than just one, but that's all I'm really shooting for, just one more. And then we'll actually let all 4 fields go, or all. We're going to have to get that other field done too. Man, there's so much stuff that just has to be done in this, isn't there? I don't have a pick with me. That is wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this, I'm not going to do all the building like we did in the last one, so I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do, and you can kind of see it here, how I'm laying it out. This is going to be the foundation. I'm going to come in and add the windows and put a doorway in it, and then I will be back. I was getting ready to start breaking down these, and I got to thinking, I don't know if I actually showed how to cut glass or not. So I definitely wanted to come back just to kind of show that process. But here we go. I mean, this is basic outline of it, and the idea is we're going to have all 3 doors here on this side. And I'm actually going to be building this path block we're actually going to go ahead and take this all the way back in and then have a little raised platform right up underneath there. So be able to come up onto the steps and then go around to each one of them. So now this one will just be a normal step up into it. So we'll do that here in just a moment. But wanted to show, so I'm going to, this is going to be, since these 2 share a corner, they're going to be a little bit different. And maximum height on this is going to be 4. Get this all finished off here. Let's see. So from the inside, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Go up 1 more level. And that will be walnut trim. So go up 2 more here. 2. And then may have to do like this. There we go. So for it to be our greenhouse, I think it has to be like 70%. Needs to be glass. So you don't have to have it all 100% glass. Yeah, just like that. And so now for the glass, to cut it, you use a saw. And it's that side. And then that cuts it into a half slab for it. So those 8 will do that front part there. And same thing, you can change orientation by putting them into your crafting bench. Now, one of the things that I've noticed is that when you go to put a half slab on, depending on which side you're at, will determine if it's going to go in the front or the back. So if you want it to be, depending on where you want it at, front or back, is how you want to be facing the opposite direction. Let me try this just to see. Yeah, see? Now I'm pointing at the back end of this log here, but it puts it in the front. And if I were to put at the front of it and click, you see it still goes in the front. But if I come on this side, change the orientation on those again. And now pointing up either at the front or the back is going to put it where it needs to go on the back part of that slab, of that block there, which is what I want. Cool. Okay, and same thing, little trick. Put the door in that position. Is it Shift F3? No. Well, F3. Yeah. Okay, yeah, you can kind of see it if I can get everything to kind of lock, but you'll see in the debug where it says selected 70% 7319/game :door, right over by my map on the right hand side of the screen. But you'll see it says opened. Your orientation now, it says closed, even though the door is open. Closed. Don't know, in Minecraft that was a thing. You could actually trick mobs into not being able to come into a door when it was open, because the entity tile would register as closed in this position. Don't know if that's still the case or not, but I still do it anyway. It's just a bad habit. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to continue putting these in. I think I have enough oak to go ahead and finish trimming this out all the way. So I'm going to work on that, and then we'll come back during the next break when we get ready to put the water in. Or actually, we'll go to finish putting the glass in and do the roof. Cool. All right. See you soon. All right, we're back. So, let's hop out here and take a look first and see what we got going on here. There you go. So there's the greenhouses. All three of them kind of linked together. We'll go in here and do this part of it next, but did put in the cross beams up above, and now I'm going to drop in these into these areas. And I don't know if I've mentioned why we want a greenhouse. Why are greenhouses important? So one of the mechanics that you've seen while we've been doing the fields is you see me looking at crops and saying, this is good to -5 degrees. And that is, there is a planting season, just like in real life. And get out of here, butterfly. Shoo, there you go. And part of that mechanic then is whenever you go to plant, plants will either become stagnant because of too warm a temperature, too cold a temperature. You know what I mean? It's just, there's an ideal planting temperature for stuff. Well, so what greenhouses do is they actually create a bonus on the temperature. And it's a 5-degree temperature variance. So if you have a crop that's good to -5 and it's -10 outside, then it'd still be able to grow in the greenhouse because of the temperature gain it gets. Let's see if this is, of course I don't have this, I gotta go out and till that soil. So I don't register anything yet. So that's why greenhouses are important. That's why we want to get this in. If you remember when we first put the Terra Preta down out here, we're like, we're getting ready to start planting. What kept us from planting was not having the right temperature. So I don't want to overmake on this. Let's count and see how much we need left here. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just need to get 28. One more for good luck. So by having these greenhouses now, we're going to be able to actually plant and grow crops, even when it's a little colder outside. Maybe even when there's snow on the ground. Who knows? And then the other thing about these cross beams, one of the reasons I like having these little cross beams up here. Now I got to change it out. I guess I don't have to, but there's going to be a lantern hanging right there. And a lot of times I like to kind of step it up a little bit, but no big deal. So we need 9 more here. Good. Good. Good, good. All right. So let's get our glass put up. And all that glass we made, that's all I've got left. And that's all the quartz I've got. So I'll have to get some more quartz mined up. And I think I still have a couple of old hose here. Those won't last me. Alright, oh, and we need water. These off my bar here. I happen to have a water bucket here. It has some water in it. There's one. Two. I don't know. It's unusual. I know, but the entire mechanic of having a infinite water source. Oh, I didn't dig that one out. From 10 milliliters of water. I love it. All right, you're going to come over here to this corner now. Okay. Let's see how much of this we can get. Kicked over and see if we're registering as a greenhouse. Is that? So it'll take it a little bit to register. And then, you know, after 15 real world minutes, if I come back, if I check it and it's still not, then we've got a problem someplace. Either a glass block is missing or something to that effect is going to be. Again, like I said, it needs to have at least 70% be glass. And so there's a good possibility that, I may not have enough glass in here for it. And if not, then, I'll end up replacing these walls here. All right. I'm going to have to make another hoe. And that might be time for a high level one. Don't think I made a hoe in that last group of tools. Get some charcoal. Alright, I'm gonna make this up. I'll be back. Now I really should give you an accomplishment in this game for making and using up an iron hoe. Similar to the Minecraft diamond hoe accomplishment. Alright, still not registered yet, so let's keep an eye on that. Now, I've used this same design before, so I know it works. It's just I may have a spot that I missed. So we will see. I do want to mention that, I'm still running on 1.15.5 for this version. 1.15.9 is out. I have not been paying a lot of attention to the release notes. And that's bad on me. Usually, as soon as they go out, as soon as Dauron puts them out, I I start checking on them, but I did not this time. So I'm going to have to go in and look and see on the patch notes if there's anything, of note. If there is, then I may be doing an upgrade on it. Okay, we'll give this some time. Do the other one. I'm going to finish hoeing these, getting them done, and then I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Went ahead and slept through the night. Got everything tilled up. Grab some food. Let's go check it. And I said I've used this before and it's worked. And that may be not exactly true. Nope, there it goes. 5% green from greenhouse. I have used this design before where I've locked 3 together and shared a wall. But as I got thinking about it, no, it was a little different design. I had I had slab glass all the way down to the bottom. So there was more glass in it. I did not have this bottom cobblestone border. But there we go. We got it. So plus 5 degrees Celsius from greenhouse is the increase. So this is registering as a greenhouse. And the rest of these should also, yep, that's doing good. And this one also is doing good. So if we were to look at the temperature right now, and we see it's 15 degrees Celsius, that means it's 20 degrees Celsius inside our greenhouses right now. So was that 82, I think, is what temperature inside there is. So if we had crops that had a max temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, they would be stunted because of hot temperatures growing inside that greenhouse right now. So that's where we're going to go look at our seeds. And we're going to look at that temperature range to kind of give a better visual. So I've got these divided up. The summer seeds are on top, winter seeds are on bottom. If we look at, say, the turnips, we can see that it's cold resistant until -5 degrees Celsius. So that's -5 degrees where it's growing at. So we can grow these until the outside temperature is -10 degrees Celsius if we grow them inside the greenhouse. With a heat resistance until 27 degrees Celsius, that means that the outside temperature would be at 22 degrees Celsius before these would be start getting into problems from heat because we're adding that 5 degrees Celsius onto. Let's pop this out. And actually, let's go ahead and... No, not yet. Another episode will do that. Okay, last thing I want to do in this episode, we're going to call it quits. We're going to work on the pathway leading up to it and kind of get this to a point of completion. So we're going to need some more path stuff, which means more dirt, and I'm getting dangerously low on dirt, and more stone. So let me gather up those resources, and we'll come back, and we'll do some more work in this area, okay? Am I doing that wrong? For the stairs. Oh, because it's the path downstairs. Okay. Yep, I was. All right. So we just need... That would have been for... That stays there. For the cobblestone stairs. Okay. So I want to put a set of stairs, and they're going to be right here like this. And we're going to put a stair here. And yeah, we're going to put a set of stairs right there. Let's get one more. There we go. Okay, so that'll allow us to come in. We can run up the stairs as we need. Okay, now for the path blocks. Yeah, I should make them all. You don't get a whole lot of these. There we go. They're still probably pretty cheap. And then I want to do that like that. Yeah. Not there. Now let's go ahead. Let's just do it all the way through. Like that. I like the variation in the texture. Perfect. There we go. And then we're going to need like a potted plant right there, I think. And then I've got some berry bushes that I've been holding back. I think they're over here. Not there. Here, here they are. So let's take those berry bushes. Plant them out over here. That's what this area here is going to be nice for. There we go. Wow, it's almost like I planned that out, isn't it? And then do I have any more flowers left in here? I do not. That is one thing I have noticed, that I have stopped gathering up my flowers. It's usually something I do quite a few of. It's as I run around and I see flowers, I'll just grab them. There's a woad. I definitely like the woad. Grab you. Is that a daisy? That'll work. Okay. Yeah, let's grab one more daisy. Are these? Yeah, those are all right. Okay. And I did put one of the walnut trees here. We're going to let it grow and pop up right there. So that will be nice. And we're going to put probably like that. And the woad looks wonderful. And we're going to plant a couple just over in this area, probably up along here, because I like seeing flowers out in the windows. There we go. Tail. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, so there's our greenhouse. I'm going to take a snapshot of that. That. There we go. All right, folks. Hey, that's going to do it for this episode. Next episode, we are going to be working on roof tiles and the iron anvil. The iron anvil is a lot of fun. It takes a lot of work to get done. That's probably one whole episode all in and amongst itself. But I won't do that to you. We'll break it up. So yeah, looking forward to that. Once we get the iron anvil done, we're going to turn over to the iron helve hammer. We're going to get that done, and then we're going to go grab some meteoric iron. And that we're going to start working on some of that meteoric iron, which means we're going to take another trip to the translocator, head back over to our other location, pop off over there, and yeah. See what we can get done. Hey, that's going to do it for this episode. Again, this is Shino. Thank you for joining me on episode 33 of our Let's Play series through Vintage Story, and we'll hope to see you next time. Take care.